has changed the day-to-day lives of Northampton County residents. We have been a conduit for $27.6 million in Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act money, the CARES Act, with $8.6 million of that going to small businesses and also funding coronavirus testing sites run on an ongoing basis for all county residents. This budget plan for 2021 is keeping our promises on the pandemic protection plan. We know that we are going to keep our folks safe and secure during this time. For the third time during my administration, I am proposing a budget that does not include an increase in real estate property taxes. The tax rate will remain 11.8 mils for 2021. This budget is also balanced as required by the Home Rule Charter. The year 2020 will be a year that defines a generation as we have had to alter our daily lives to remain safe from the COVID-19 virus. In Northampton County, we have instituted the Pandemic Protection Plan that has looked to help municipalities and citizens within Northampton County to survive and thrive in this new normal that we are all, unfortunately, getting accustomed to. In 2002, the taxpayers of Northampton County overwhelmingly voted to dedicate funds to preserve farms, create parks, and protect environmentally sensitive land. This is the most effective tool to fight warehouse proliferation. We are fighting warehouse proliferation in Northampton County. The 2021 budget includes $3 million to protect green space and slow warehouse growth. This commitment is in line with the desires of the residents of the county as we look to limit new development over these important and often irreplaceable landscapes. Again, this year, Graysdale will not require a contribution from the general fund to balance its budget. The home continues to maintain a fund balance to deal with emergency expenses into 2021. The home is currently using the 10th floor of the tower to isolate residents who contract COVID-19, as well as providing automation of doors and devices to limit contact with surfaces. The administration and Graysdale staff continue to work together to provide quality care to residents in these trying times. The county is investing more and more in technology to help residents visit with their loved ones. Additionally, the county administration working with Graysdale has provided window visits, and now, because we are free of COVID-19 at Graysdale, we are having in-person visits. In our administration, we have finished demolishing the Miletus building and put in a state-of-the-art parking lot, complete with electric charging stations and handicap parking closer to the main entrance of the government center. There will be an enhanced lighted crosswalk that will be completed by the end of 2020 that will provide safe crossing of Washington Street as the public and our employees look to access the building. The 2019 bond, which paved the way for the purchase of the Human Services Building and the construction of the new Forensic Center in Northampton County, was monumental in nature. The Human Services Building was purchased and ground was broken on the new Forensic Center in 2019. The Forensic Center will be completed by the end of 2020, and maybe even a little sooner than that, right, Charles? This building will help citizens of Northampton County mourn the loss of their loved ones and provide dignity to the dead, as well as provide state-of-the-art law enforcement forensics to assist with investigations in the unfortunate deaths that result from foul play. The building is also, and I'm very proud of this, environmentally friendly, with the state-of-the-art handling equipment as well as solar panels on the roof to help power the building. And all new construction in Northampton County going forward should have a component of renewable energy included in it. The new laws governing the way we cast ballots in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Act 77, come with additional costs to mail ballots to our citizens. Our budget provides for the postage and printing required to meet this burden. In Northampton County, we will always look to have fair, legal, and accurate elections and timely results of those elections for the citizens of this county. We will also provide all that is needed to help preserve the sacred right of voting for our citizens. We are working to assure emergency management services continue safely and that personal protective equipment, PPE, is widely available. We are working to keep workers and the public safe in our buildings. We are also making sure children, the elderly, and those most vulnerable get the level of service that they have come to depend on from Northampton County, all the while following Pennsylvania Department of Health and Center for Disease Control guidelines. We have worked hard to hold the line on taxes and to be fiscally responsible, including cutting the cost of the overall operations budget by 11% for 2021. We believe that this $445 million proposed budget takes into account what is in the best interests of the taxpayers of Northampton County. This is the guiding principle of my administration, and this budget, in all aspects, quantifies that guiding principle. Thank you. Any questions from the media? Well, we're very good at what we're doing in our fiscal management. Our Director of Fiscal Affairs, Steve Barron, has identified multiple places throughout the budget where there are savings. Such as? There are multiple sections, and we'll be talking about that as we move forward.
How is debt service as percentage of your general fund?
You can find that in the budget. Pretty good, though. We're very good in comparison to a number of our fellow counties. Well, it's anticipated to be $62 million at the close of 2021, which is up about, what do we have here? Anticipated to be up about $4 million above 2020's budget. So about a $62 million fund balance is anticipated for 2021.
What is the size of staffing looking like for 2021 compared to 2020?
It'll be static.
Is there any provision in there for the potential expansion you talked about?
Which expansion?
For more space.
No. Although with a $62 million fund balance, we have plenty of firepower to do what we need to do when the time comes. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.